Good morning, Eagles. I'm Demarion King.
And I'm Olivia Stallworth. Happy Tuesday, you guys.
Happy Tuesday. We didn't have a show yesterday, but we are glad to be back on air today. It's going to be a great week.
Yep. Now let's get to our announcements.
Yes. Student Council is holding a clothing drive today and tomorrow to donate to Note in the Pocket. Just choose any new or gently used clothes and drop them off in trash bags in the designated bin outside the main office in the West Building. All donations will go to children in need of clothes in the Raleigh area.
There will be an ASL club meeting in room 1815 from 2:30 to 3:15 today after school, so make sure to come if you're interested.
This Wednesday, there will be a mandatory club interest meeting for all students interested in starting a club next year during both lunches in room 607. Contact Penny Choi at prchoi@students@wcpss.net with any questions.
Livingstone College will be in student services this Thursday at noon for any junior or senior interested in speaking with Livingstone's admissions counselor. Come with questions and learn about the UNCF Fidelity Scholarship opportunities, as well as many other opportunities awaiting future freshmen.
Marine Conservation Club will be having a meeting today, April 18th from 2:30 to 3:30 in Ms. Hester's room, 1611. For more information, email enlowmarineconservation@gmail.com.
Well, I know that the weather was definitely cooler this morning.
It absolutely was. It was. You needed
chilly.
a coat. You really needed a coat. And North Carolina weather is just absolutely crazy. We're at that time where it's cold in the morning, warm in the afternoon. Can't they just choose one and stick with it?
Yeah, it's hard to dress for it. Got to do layers and everything, but I'm really excited for that heat to come in.
Yes. So let's go to Frank Chung right now and see when is heat coming and the rest of our week updates.
Good morning, Eagles. Welcome back to the weather segment on the Loe Down. I'm Frank Chung here with your wonderful weather for this Tuesday morning. Let's go ahead and check out our current conditions. It is currently 54 degrees. It's cloudy outside, feeling like 57. It's going to be looking like this until around lunchtime today, so if you're outside, it's going to be a little colder than usual. And it's going to be like this for the rest of the week, except just getting a little hotter. Let's go ahead and look at our after-school forecast. After school today, it will be 74 degrees. It's going to be very sunny outside. It's going to feel like 72 with a 0% chance of precipitation. Wind will be moving west at 12 miles per hour, meaning there will be a little bit of wind outside when you go after school today. And that's all I have for your weather. Let's go ahead and head back to the desk.
Thank you, Frank, for those weather updates.
Yep, and I know that sports are in full swing.
Yes, it is. Our spring sports are having a good time right now. And I do know in pro sports, the Carolina Hurricanes took home the first win against the Islanders last night. So go Canes.
Great news.
Yes, great news. But we're going to go to Thomas Hall right now with all of our sports updates.
Good morning, Eagles. My name is Thomas Hall here with your sports news. Tomorrow, our women's lacrosse team will be playing Gibbons away at 6:30, and our women's soccer team will be playing Eno River away at 6 p.m. tonight. Another game happening today is our softball team, who will be playing Sanderson away at 4 p.m. So good luck to all of our ladies playing this week. Looking at some more pro sports, in round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Carolina Hurricanes took over their first win against the New York Islanders, winning 2-1. Hopefully, we keep it up down the road. Also, last night the Braves beat the Padres 2-1 and are on a winning streak of 7. Personally, I cannot wait for the baseball season to get rolling. And this weekend, the NBA playoffs kicked off, so let's go to Luke with our
Weekend Recap, brought to you by the Loe Down and yours truly. New York traveling to play Cleveland in the first round of Game 1, and this game would come down to the play of Jalen Brunson. Down the stretch, he was just unstoppable for the Knicks as he rolls to the basket here to put them up 4. Donovan Mitchell and Jarrett Allen would try to make things interesting, making this a 2-point ball game. Late, however, Jalen Brunson's dagger would get rebounded by New York, and they would salt this one away, winning 101-97. Next up, Kings hosting the Warriors in their first playoff game in 17 years, and this is a battle between guards. Steph Curry making a contested three there, but De'Aaron Fox would answer on the other side, and he was doing everything for the Kings down the stretch, facilitating, finding Sabonis on the drive. Steph Curry would have the answer, though, scoring 7 straight for the Warriors, and he could not be stopped late in this game. Drive to the basket would get the Warriors within 1, and they would have a chance to take the lead. Andrew Wiggins wide open in the corner is off, and the Kings would go to the line. However, the Warriors would get one last chance. Steph Curry heaves up a prayer. Last gas does not go. The Beam team gets their first playoff win in 17 years over the Warriors. Back to you, Thomas.
Crazy how the Kings are 2-0 over the Warriors, and I'm excited to see where the rest of the season goes. That's all for me from sports. Let's go back to the desk.
Thank you, Thomas, for those sports updates.
Yes, thank you so much. We'll now go to Ava Wharton with today's Culture Spotlight. Talking about.
Hello and good morning, Eagles. My name is Ava Wharton, and I currently serve as the head officer of Enloe Student Equity Team. I wanted to personally come on today to wish you all a happy Culture Week and a terrific Talk About It Tuesday. For those who do not know, Student Equity Team is hosting an effort all throughout this week in celebration of the diverse array of cultures that make Enloe so special. On this day in particular, we hope to spark dialogue about ways to promote diversity and educate others about cultures that compose the fabric of our community. After school today, Equity Team will be hosting an open discussion panel on the topics of diversity, equity, and inclusion in education. We plan to have a set of special panelists, including our very own Principal Dr. Jordan and our former Principal, Dr. Chavis, who now serves as the WCPSS Assistant Superintendent of Equity. If seeing a legend isn't reason enough to come, we will have snacks too. The panel discussion will run from 3 to 4 p.m., so whether you're an Enloe student or a staff member, make sure to attend. Now, let's hop into today's student feature. For Talk About It Tuesday, we have a poetry reading by sophomore Marin Sprague. Let's roll the audio.
Hello to everyone at Enloe and to everyone on the Loe Down. My name is Marin Sprague, and this is my poetry about the French colonization of Vietnam, which was extremely violent and oppressive. It's a piece of history where a lot of people suffered, a lot of people's families were torn apart, a lot of people died, but it's kind of glossed over. We don't really learn about it in like even world history, for example. So yeah, I hope you learn something from it or enjoy. Yeah. Gold leaf is pressed into red paper that smells like amber from the red sap of dragon's blood. A red and golden flag is divided into 3, rolling green-blue hills of rice fields stolen and everyone fleeing. French flags waving from the city hall of Saigon, a symbol of pride, domineering and imperious. Children and mothers sobbing, their tears crystals of desperation. The blood of brothers and fathers, readily volunteered, spilled by the French. The ash of incense, smelling of comfort and condolence. The ash of 326 houses, warm not from families in love, but from flames of destruction. The warmth of broth, swapped for the crisp crust of bread. Land raped for rice and rubber, labor forced, in danger named in the clouds. The red silk of pants that hang below her knees, pearls of blood, metallic and sour, dripping between her legs. The rough fabric of a soldier's uniform, indescribable in its reminder of pain. So that's it. That's the end of my poem. I hope that it moved or touched you in some way, because I think that's why writers write as they do. Thank you so much for listening. Oh, and happy Culture Week. Bye.
Thank you so much for that poem. Culture Week is so exciting. Have any announcements you wear on Loe Down? Have a terrific Tuesday.
Email us. Ready?